Hi, my name is Jake Hildebrandt, and I'm going to be building you a PC. That was a clip of Damnation, Blue Omega's new steampunk game that's slated to come out in April of this year. To promote this release, they've asked me to build a computer to give away to a lucky fan. As I build this computer over the next few weeks, I'll be giving you a behind-the-scenes look at how it's all coming together. This week, I have the power switch, the reset button, and the unaltered case to show you. So here's the case we're starting with. It is a Silverstone TJ04. Here's the reset button. On the inside, it's just one of these normal momentary push buttons like you'd find in a normal case. The outside is made from one of these brass countersink washers with holes drilled in it, obviously, for the nails. And the button is made from one of these little brass rivets and some brass tubing, and just kind of put them together, soldered them, and then spun it with a drill and a Dremel to polish it up so that it looks like it's all one piece. It's just a button, nothing too exciting, but you know, it's the reset button, so shouldn't really draw a whole lot of attention, I suppose. A bit more interesting is the power button here. Well, it's not really a button at all. It's supposed to be sort of a cross between the ball launching plunger on a pinball machine and maybe the pull cord on a lawnmower. To start the computer, you pull it back and then release it. As you can see on the meter over here, that completes the circuit for a little second, just like you would hold the button for a second when you're turning the computer on. And also, when you release it, as you can hear, it spins this flywheel here, which I have it timed so that as the flywheel spins up, that's at the same time as the computer's hard drives and fans are spinning up. So it gives the illusion that you're really mechanically starting this whole machine. So here we have the power switch wired into the old telecalculograph here, and so I can show you how it spins up nicely. Pull and then up here I can show you how it works a little bit. This gear right here is loosely mounted, so it can move forward and back a little bit. So when you're pulling the plunger back, it's not meshing with the flywheel, because the little bit of frictional force pulling it back from the plunger, and then letting it go pushes it forward, which meshes with the flywheel and also pushes this little leaf switch, which is what turns the computer on. And it's all I got the design for the gear came from one of those little sparky toys where you squeeze the plunger and the wheel spins around with the flint and steel. And I started out just modifying one of those with a switch in it and realized that it was of pretty poor quality. So this is the gears. They're plastic, I know, but actually it had a better, I tried it with some brass and it just felt really like grindy and awful. And I believe the plastic gears are a bit sturdier. But the gears are actually from a CD-ROM drive, and the frame, the body here is made from the gearbox from a clock, and then the rest is just stock brass tubing and brass sheet. And oh, and the flywheel came from a cassette tape recorder. And the little jewel there, the little pearl or whatever that's supposed to be, not real I would assume, is from cufflinks, and this knob is from a lamp, I do believe. Now, as sturdy as this switch is, and as confident as I am in its construction, I'm a big fan of redundant systems and backup plans and that sort of thing. So on the back of the computer will be this little toggle switch, which is pretty neat. It's a single pole double throw, but one of the poles is momentary. So in this position everything's normal, the plunger works, but if perhaps it were to get stuck in the on position like that, then it's not gonna work. So you can flip this to the middle, and that essentially locks that, like locking the keys on a phone or whatever. So if it gets broken, or if you just want to play with it without cycling the power in the computer, you can flip it there. Or if it stops working altogether, you can use that as an alternate on button. You know, besides building a steampunk computer, I'm building a computer that has things that I think all computers should have, and I think a little redundancy would be good in things, especially something critical like a power switch, which, you know, computer's not too good if it can't turn on, right? Okay, well, I have quite a bit of mahogany to cut here, so tune in next week to see what I'm going to do with that, and thanks for watching.